Hey there, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into an exciting exploration of 11 mind-blowing psychological facts about women that will completely transform your perspective on the world. Get ready, because a staggering 97% of men are unaware of these insights, which often leads them to face rejection in their romantic pursuits. But here's the good news. By understanding these facts, you can join the 5% who truly stand out in the dating landscape. Ladies, this discussion isn't just for the guys. These truths about yourselves can empower you to become even more magnetic and irresistible. Before we jump into the insights, I have a quick favor to ask. If you're excited to uncover these secrets, please smash that like button. It helps us bring you more powerful content infused with Stoic wisdom. And if you haven't yet subscribed, hit that button and ring the bell to ensure you never miss out on our latest videos. Let's keep this interactive and fun. If you love this topic, drop a 1 in the comments. If you think we can improve, type Z and share your thoughts with us now. Let's explore these incredible insights that will transform your understanding of women and relationships. Psychological fact number 1. Women often fall in love because of scent, according to research from the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro. If a woman enjoys a man's fragrance, her affection for him increases by an impressive 85.5%. This heightened response can be attributed to the fact that women have 50% more neurons in their olfactory bulbs than men, making them significantly more sensitive to scents. Understanding how to choose the right fragrance can give you a considerable advantage in attraction. Stay tuned until the end of the video to discover which fragrances most effectively stimulate the senses. Psychological fact number 2. Women tend to prefer men who display their own sense of self. Going too far or being overly assertive can often lead to rejection. Instead, if you show her respect while also exhibiting a hint of vulnerability, you increase your chances of her making herself available. Building trust is essential, and it's equally important to read her body language and recognize the signals or gestures she sends your way. Psychological fact number 3. Women often feel a connection when they are near you, even if they don't express it outright. If a woman piques your interest, it's crucial to avoid becoming just a friend. Right from the start, research shows that 68% of women would consider a romantic affair with a man if they felt they could get their way. Therefore, it's vital to subtly convey your feelings for her from the beginning. If you're curious to know more about this topic, drop your questions in the comments and I'll be happy to elaborate. Psychological fact number 4. Women are often attracted to men who are pre-selected. This phenomenon indicates that when other women show interest in a man, he becomes 3 times more appealing. This effect can also be observed when a man is surrounded by a group of women. I recommend cultivating female friendships and socializing with them, as their presence can significantly alter how other women perceive you. These female friends don't need to have romantic feelings for you. Their mere presence can create a pre-selection effect, increasing the interest of other women and making it easier for you to connect with the woman you like. Psychological fact number 5. If she teases you, it's a sign of interest. When a woman playfully teases you or gives you cute nicknames, it often indicates attraction. This playful behavior serves as a way to build trust. Women frequently communicate their interests through body language and teasing. If you're genuinely interested in her, consider playing along and reciprocating her playful energy. For instance, you might say something like, "I know you call me that because you like it. Do you think I haven't noticed?" Psychological fact number 6. Women appreciate men who understand their unspoken language. They value when you can pick up on their body signals, whether they're conscious or unconscious. Unlike many men, women are often shy and hesitant to express their feelings openly due to the fear of rejection. They don't typically expect rejection from men, so they communicate their interests through subtle body language. If a woman makes an intentional gesture to show her feelings, she expects a response. If you miss her signals, she may stay silent and move on. If you're interested in learning more about this intriguing psychological strategy, feel free to ask in the comments. Psychological fact number 7. Women are particularly concerned with their appearance during intimate moments. They often focus on maintaining their attractiveness, even down to the design and color of what they wear beneath their clothes, instead of remaining quiet. Compliment her on how beautiful she looks during these moments. You'll find that boosting her confidence in this way encourages her to wear more eye-catching outfits for you, making her more excited about seeing you again. Psychological fact number 8. When a man connects with a woman emotionally, she experiences more sensations. Understanding the psychological complexity of a woman's mind can enhance her satisfaction during intimate encounters. Women tend to rely more on mental and emotional stimulation rather than physical drives, instead of being direct use, subtle communication, to connect with her. Before any physical interaction, take your time. Encourage her to express her emotions and show her that you genuinely understand her. This deeper connection will strengthen her feelings for you. But be cautious, it's a delicate process. Psychological fact number 9. Women often feel a stronger emotional connection to their friends than to their partners. Studies show that some women experience a heightened emotional response when they're with their best friends, often feeling more supported and less judged than when they're with their boyfriend friends. This emotional satisfaction can sometimes be mistaken for love. It's essential to maintain healthy boundaries between your partner and her close friends, as emotional betrayals can occur unexpectedly. Psychological fact number 10. Some women accept dates just for free food. According to American surveys, 38% of women have admitted to agreeing to dates primarily for a meal. This highlights the complexities of why a woman may agree to go out with you before asking someone out. Ensure she's genuinely interested in you. If you're curious about how to tell if a girl likes you, drop your questions in the comments and I'll share more tips at the end of this video. Psychological fact number 11. When women are upset, they often prefer that you approach them. If a woman is feeling angry or frustrated, your attention and empathy can make a significant difference in how she copes with her emotions. Understanding why she's upset is crucial. Women can be difficult to read at times, but they possess an innate ability to feel deep emotions. Unlike men, they may not have the same emotional stability, leading to powerful emotional experiences, both positive and negative. Interestingly, some women may even find themselves drawn to men who mistreat them, as these emotional highs and lows provide a sense of stimulation. I'll explain this dynamic in greater detail later, but for now it's important to familiarize yourself with the emotional games women sometimes play in light of our first psychological fact, which discussed how scent can arouse women. Let's look at a selection of aromatic essences. A 2017 study tested the effects of jasmine and lavender on 2 groups of men and 1 group of women. Each woman spent time with 2 men, one wearing a fragrance without these scents and the other wearing a jasmine-based scent. The results showed that jasmine significantly increased the women's interest in the men. You can find these scents in popular perfumes, such as the well-known French fragrance, Orchid and Paco Rabanne offerings. Thank you for watching the video until the end. If you found this information valuable, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. The stories behind every smile has a story. But can you tell if it's genuine or just a mask? Be wary of people whose narratives frequently change. Inconsistent stories often reveal a facade that individuals struggle to maintain like chameleons. These individuals adapt their tales to suit the situation or audience over time. Their narratives may shift dramatically as they forget details of their fabrications or concoct new stories that serve their purposes better. This inconsistency isn't accidental. It's often a deliberate strategy used to manipulate or impress others. Inconsistent stories indicate a lack of authenticity. Real individuals with genuine experiences might forget minor details, but their life stories remain consistent. In contrast, fake individuals frequently get caught in a web of their own deceptions, struggling to keep track of their lies. This behavior can damage both personal and professional relationships, as trust erodes when someone is known to be untruthful in professional settings. Inconsistent stories create a toxic environment where colleagues cannot rely on one another, and superiors are unable to make sound decisions. Identifying such individuals requires close attention to their words. Over time, patterns of inconsistent behavior will emerge, and while this vigilance isn't about paranoia, it's essential for protecting yourself from manipulation or deception. When in doubt, ask for clarification. Many times a person telling a false story will struggle to maintain their facade under scrutiny. Superficial connection. As fake individuals often prefer breadth over depth in their relationships. Their interactions tend to focus more on what others can provide, rather than on mutual respect and genuine affection. These superficial connections rarely lead to meaningful bonds, although they may know many people. Their relationships are based on shallow exchanges such as names and job titles. Without any deeper emotional connection, they tend to avoid in-depth conversations about hopes, dreams, or personal struggles, engaging in self-centered interactions primarily to gain social status, professional advantages, or other benefits. These individuals tend to flip between social circles, always seeking the most advantageous associations. In doing so, they overlook the true value of deep, meaningful relationships that can provide comfort in difficult times and joy in prosperous ones. Those who form connections with fake people often feel used and unappreciated, leading to a lonely existence, devoid of genuine companionship. To identify superficiality, observe how people discuss their relationships. Do they only talk about what others can do for them? Do they frequently switch? Social circles. Excessive flattery is also a red flag, especially in professional settings, as it can create a false sense of trust or conceal true intentions. Fake individuals may view relationships as purely transactional rather than reciprocal, often engaging in flattery to gain favor or distract from their lack of competence or commitment. In contrast, genuine compliments are specific and heartfelt, distinguishing sincere praise from flattery. Focusing on actual accomplishments or qualities, genuine compliments are given without any expectation of reciprocity. Learning to distinguish between sincere praise and flattery is crucial for identifying individuals who may be attempting to deceive you. Lack of empathy. Another common trait of insincere individuals is their inability to empathize. A hollow heart cannot truly connect with others. People who lack empathy often demonstrate indifference to the feelings and needs of those around them, focusing solely on their own desires and goals. This emotional detachment is a significant red flag in both personal and professional relationships. Individuals who struggle with empathy may ignore the emotional well-being of others or fail to provide necessary support in extreme cases. This lack of empathy can lead to manipulative or harmful behaviors, as such individuals disregard the consequences of their actions on others. This trait is particularly damaging in personal and professional relationships, stifling the formation of deep, meaningful connections. As a result, one-sided relationships may develop where the needs and feelings of one person are consistently ignored or undervalued in the workplace. A lack of empathy can create a hostile environment where colleagues feel underappreciated and misunderstood. To identify a lack of empathy, observe how people react in various situations. Do they express genuine concern when others are upset or distressed? Can they celebrate others' achievements without making it about themselves? Do they demonstrate understanding and patience during difficult moments? Answering these questions can help determine whether someone lacks empathy, a crucial component of healthy relationships. Manipulative behavior. Manipulative behavior is akin to strings controlling puppets. Not humans, fake individuals frequently manipulate others for personal gain, often disregarding the emotions and well-being of those around them. This manipulative behavior is a deliberate strategy aimed at controlling or influencing others to achieve their own goals. It can manifest in various forms, from subtle emotional manipulation to outright exploitation. Such behavior is fundamentally selfish, showing a complete disregard for others. Autonomy. Manipulators often possess a deep understanding of human psychology and use it to their advantage, employing tactics like guilt, charm, coercion, or perception. This manipulation can be particularly dangerous because it often goes unnoticed until significant harm has been done. Victims may feel confused, guilty, or even responsible for the manipulator's actions. Manipulation can create toxic dynamics in relationships, leading to a loss of self-esteem and personal agency. Recognizing and managing manipulative behavior in both personal and professional setting is essential for maintaining healthy, respectful relationships. Understanding these tactics and taking protective measures can help prevent the negative effects of manipulation and foster connections based on mutual respect and authenticity. Fair-weather friends. The fakes. Fair-weather friends or colleagues are those who only show up during good times but vanish when adversity strikes. This pattern of frequent absence during difficult situations is a clear indicator of unreliability. These individuals are quick to celebrate successes but are noticeably absent when their support is truly needed. The harm caused by this behavior extends beyond their absence. During tough times, it creates a false sense of dependability. Their unreliability can leave friends, family, and colleagues feeling abandoned and unsupported in personal relationships. This can lead to feelings of loneliness and betrayal, while in professional settings it can disrupt team dynamics and hinder progress. Identifying such individuals requires careful observation over time. It's essential to recognize who remains loyal and reliable during difficult situations, as true dependability is demonstrated in adversity rather than in ease. Broken ice is a castle built on sand. Fake. People often make commitments but rarely follow through. This tendency to break promises reveals a lack of integrity and dependability. Making a promise is essentially giving one's word, and breaking it demonstrates disrespect for both the recipient and oneself. This behavior undermines trust and can severely damage relationships, whether personal or professional. Broken promises lead to disappointment, and when this behavior becomes consistent, it results in a loss of credibility and respect in personal relationships. This can cause emotional distress, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty and insecurity in professional settings. It harms one's reputation and can jeopardize career opportunities. When dealing with individuals prone to breaking promises, it is essential to establish clear expectations and boundaries, holding them accountable for their commitments. Protecting oneself from the potential negative consequences of unreliability is crucial, which often means avoiding reliance solely on their promises. Excessive self-promotion. A spotlight that never dims. Fake individuals tend to be self-centered and constantly seek attention, often exaggerating their achievements. This excessive self-promotion stems from a deep desire for validation and admiration. Such individuals manipulate situations to keep the focus on themselves, often ignoring the achievements or contributions of others. Admiration over confidence. Some people crave admiration rather than displaying genuine confidence or a strong sense of self. They may have an inflated sense of importance, believing they deserve constant recognition and praise. This behavior can be disruptive in both personal and professional settings. In personal relationships, balance may be lacking if one person's needs and accomplishments consistently take precedence over everyone else's. In the workplace, excessive self-promotion can create a toxic environment, undermining collaboration and teamwork. As one individual strives to stand out at all costs, recognizing excessive self-promotion requires careful observation. Consider how individuals talk about themselves and their accomplishments. Do they consistently dominate conversations? Do they exaggerate or fabricate details to appear more successful or significant? These patterns may indicate self-promotional behavior and inauthenticity. Trusting your instincts. Trusting your instincts is a valuable tool for detecting authenticity. Often our instincts sense inauthenticity before our minds can rationalize it. Subtle cues and inconsistencies may trigger an intuitive feeling even if our conscious mind tries to ignore or rationalize them. However, it's important to remember that instincts are not infallible. Biases and past experiences can cloud our judgment. By remaining aware and observant, we can better navigate our relationships and discern the authenticity of those around us. Being mindful of these traits helps us build connections rooted in sincerity and mutual respect, balancing instincts with rational thought. While it's wise to listen to your gut feelings, they must be balanced with rational thought and careful observation. If your instincts tell you that someone is dishonest, take a step back and objectively observe their behavior. Look for patterns and evidence that support or contradict your initial intuition. Untrustworthy instincts can lead us astray, especially in complex social situations where biases and preconceptions play a significant role. Developing self-awareness and recognizing these biases can help refine and enhance your ability to trust your instincts. Conclusion. The power of instincts. In conclusion, instincts are a useful tool for determining the authenticity of those around us, but they should be used in combination with rational thought and careful observation. By doing so, we gain a more precise and nuanced understanding of the people we interact with, allowing us to form genuine, meaningful connections. Understanding inauthenticity is crucial as we navigate the complexities of human relationships. Genuine connections require awareness and wisdom. We have explored key characteristics that reveal the true nature of those around us, from inconsistencies in their stories to the unreliability of their commitments. Each sign serves as a guidepost on this journey. Join our community. However, the quest for understanding does not end here. Our channel is dedicated to helping you better understand human behavior and relationships. Join a community focused on personal development and authentic living by subscribing. If you found these insights helpful, please like and subscribe for more enlightening content. Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Your story could be the beacon that guides others to clarity. Let's work together to make the world a more authentic place. Remember, your intuition is your compass, and your eagerness to learn is the key to relationship success. Each click, share, and subscription helps us reach more people and spread knowledge that has the potential to change lives, navigating adversity with resilience. Unfortunately, sadism and envy are common behaviors that can stifle personal growth in various settings, including the workplace, social circles, and even families. As a result, learning not to show your weaknesses can turn you into a tree standing firm in a storm. The trunk remains solid while the leaves flutter and the branches sway. This image represents silent resilience. We'll discuss how you can become even more powerful by demonstrating that you are unaffected by external or internal issues. Each challenge is an opportunity to become like the tree. Not by ignoring the storm, but by choosing not to let the rain or wind bring you down, you will learn to master your destiny, remaining firm, strong, and calm. Stoic wisdom from Epicus. In this video, we'll explore 17 Stoic rules from Epicus, a renowned philosopher. I also encourage you to embrace self-awareness, where true strength comes from the quiet illumination of the path rather than the noise of thunder in the coming minutes. Focus on the content rather than daily distractions. The first rule: prepare to fail. The only way to progress is to attempt the impossible. According to Epicus, being labeled an idiot is not something to avoid, rather it's an opportunity for growth. Such labels can propel you forward professionally, allowing you to advance by overcoming challenges. Remember, the path to excellence is a long process of trial and error, not a spontaneous reaction. We refine our journey through persistent effort. The second rule: remember that death awaits. This rule does not promote pessimism. Instead, it reminds us that death is the ultimate destination of all our actions. With this awareness, we may reconsider whether it's worthwhile to spend years of our limited lives on pursuits that cannot accompany us. In the end, embracing this perspective helps us make better use of our time and view setbacks in a more realistic light. The third rule: listen twice as much as you speak. Nature gave us 2 ears and only 1 mouth for a reason. This design encourages us to listen more than we speak. Epicus suggests that we should not fall in love with our own voices, but instead advance by learning from the voices of others. Starting today, pay more attention to what those around you say and less to your own speeches. The fourth rule: always be prepared for the worst. Anticipating unfavorable circumstances can often lead to significant anxiety. We worry about various potential problems, whether related to our children, jobs, relationships, or finances. Epictetus proposes a drastic yet effective approach. Imagine that everything you fear has already happened. This mindset can help reduce anxiety by facing worst-case scenarios. Head on the fifth rule: devise coping strategies. As you move forward, remain aware of the threats of fortune. The wealth we seek can attract people who may take advantage of our good luck. Threats to fortune come not only from external sources, but also from within ourselves. Develop strategies to cope with these challenges while keeping your head held high. The sixth rule: navigate challenges and embrace Stoicism. Guilt and its consequences can poison our spirit. This is the essence of the sixth rule. Ordinary people often blame others or themselves, but the wise observe everything with a broader perspective. Modern therapists view guilt as a feeling to be eradicated from our lives. The key to overcoming guilt is to refuse to engage with it. Succumbing to guilt often leads to blame shifting, allowing us to avoid taking responsibility for our mistakes. Only those with strong determination can avoid guilt while accepting responsibility for their actions. The seventh rule: true wealth and contentment. According to the seventh rule, true wealth lies in a contented spirit. Epicus defined happiness through Stoicism, emphasizing that a wise person does not worry about what they lack, but rejoices in what they have. Complaining about what is missing only burdens us and prevents us from appreciating our accomplishments. By focusing on gratitude for what we have achieved, we discover true contentment that transcends material possessions. The eighth rule: cultivate humility in learning to truly learn. One must practice humility daily. Humility opens the door to greater understanding and growth, allowing us to recognize that we don't have all the answers. By embracing a humble mindset, we create space for new insights and perspectives. Epictetus encourages us to Relationships recognize our ignorance and approach learning with the wonder and curiosity of a child. Bragging about our knowledge can separate us from genuine understanding, while embracing humility allows us to grow and learn more effectively. The ninth rule: your reactions determine your fate. Your reactions shape your fate. While we cannot control external events, we can control how we respond to them. Misfortune may come our way, but it is our response that determines our growth and success. What happens to us is less significant than how we handle it. The 10th rule: form positive alliances. Form alliances with positive individuals. Just as we instinctively avoid illness from others, we should be cautious about negative influences. Epicus advises surrounding ourselves with people who inspire us and bring positive energy into our lives. This choice significantly impacts our mental health and overall well-being. The 11th rule: invest in simplicity. Invest in simplicity. While luxury and wealth can be tempting, they often come with stress and maintenance. Living simply reduces the pressure of financial obligations and helps maintain inner peace. Wealth requires constant effort, but a simple life can provide greater tranquility. The 12th rule: perform duties diligently. Always perform your duties diligently, like the sun rising daily without needing praise. We must fulfill our responsibilities without waiting for recognition. Our work is crucial for ourselves and others, and fulfilling it diligently lies our moral obligation. The 13th rule: let go of uncontrollable factors. Stop worrying about things beyond your control. We can control our opinions, but not our reputation or external success. Worrying about uncontrollable factors wastes time. Epicus advises focusing on values within our control and letting fate handle the rest. The 14th rule: ignore criticism. Ignore those who despise you. Rather than hating critics, recognize that you are more powerful than their negativity. Do not waste time on hatred or resentment. Instead, rise above the criticism and maintain your focus on what truly matters. The 15th rule: derive value from adversity. Always derive value from whatever happens. According to Epictetus, it is up to us to take advantage of the opportunities presented by adversity. For example, if you are informed that you will be fired, instead of despairing, use the situation as a chance to pursue your entrepreneurial dream. By seeking the positive in every situation, you will accumulate momentum that propels you forward in life. The 16th rule: maintain control over your reactions. Recognize that allowing others' thoughts and attitudes to disturb you gives them control over your life. Anyone who can provoke anger in you becomes your master, but only if you let them. We possess many keys within us. Some lead to happiness, while others lead to emotional ruin. To maintain control, build a barrier that shields you from negative influences. Each person is responsible for their own actions and words. The 17th rule: value genuine friendships. Friendship is more valuable than wealth. True friends are a form of wealth because they offer support when material fortunes falter. By cultivating genuine friendships, you make a valuable long-term investment that enriches your life. Applying Stoic principles guide us through life's challenges with grace and purpose. Epictetus's timeless wisdom offers invaluable lessons for leading a meaningful and resilient life. I hope this exploration of his rules has been insightful. I'd love to hear which rule resonated most with you. If you have any personal experiences or thoughts to share, please leave your comments below. I read every single one. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to support our growth and receive more insightful content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated. Thank you for watching, and remember to apply these principles daily for a more fulfilling and resilient journey.